Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Chinezeslife. For those of you who may be new and for those of you who are returning, I just want to give you a grand old welcome. Thank you for tuning in with me today. As the title suggests, I finally surpassed 1,000 subscribers, and guys, I couldn't be more hype and more appreciative of you guys' support. And just coming back each and every video and staying tuned with me, it definitely means a lot to me. And as a means of showing my appreciation, I just wanted to have this little giveaway for you guys, and I'll get into all the details later. I definitely kind of want to give a background as to why I started my YouTube channel, and even more so why I'm still on YouTube all these years later. So if you guys have seen some of my recent videos, I actually had a video where I was detailing my first YouTube video. And again, back then, I think I just like to create. I've always been a very creative person, whether that was through taking pictures, taking videos, whether that was of family, of friends, or whatever the case may be. That was always something that I loved to do when I was younger. And guys, honestly, I can't remember the day where I was all right, I'm gonna put this on YouTube. I literally can't remember that. I was 14 or something like that. But I had a long hiatus period after that, basically being oh, well, my camera's not good enough, so I don't want to be putting out videos yet because it's not going to be up to the quality that I want it to be. Mind you guys, this was in the age where everyone was filming on their phone. People are still filming on their phone to this day.
To this day! To this day!
And the phone quality be popping, okay? So definitely for those of you looking to start a YouTube channel and are kind of worried about oh, well, the quality this, quality that. Listen, you can build that up as time goes on, but to kind of delay it just off of material things, that's something that I did. And it's definitely something looking back on, I'm just sis, it really, especially back then, it was not that deep for you to not be starting. If there's something that I've learned that I would say is most important in this journey, it's definitely the power of consistency and how much growth that can bring about. Because I want you to know too, you have to remember your why, why you started. I don't think that just getting on YouTube just to be oh yeah, I want to be a YouTuber so I can make money, da da da. Now, while that can be an added plus later on, I feel as though if money is your only driving factor as to why you want to start up a YouTube channel, it's probably not going to be coming from your heart, and people can kind of tell that in your content too. And I think that that's something that's been so important to me, and just even a more so reason why I'm just so happy to be at this point in my YouTube career is really because as of late, I've been pushing out content that's actually dear to my heart, actually putting in blood, sweat, and tears, literally, because I be up, y'all, I be putting these videos together, but I do it because I love to create these videos and I love to create content, and being able to express myself in this way has been something that's just honestly just good for my mental health and just good for me to practice and to continue to, bring that quality content. So I'd say definitely before getting started, definitely think about why do you want to make this channel. Think about your channel as a way for people to be educated or a way for people to de-stress, and really just think about it as I'm making an impact in my video, even if it is just a tutorial or even if it is just a fashion video. It's so much more than that. And I'd say that something that I've learned as well in this whole journey too is just how powerful being consistent can be. Because that's definitely something that I've struggled with over the years. I've definitely had periods of time where I didn't upload a video for a few months, 3-4 months or something like that. And actually most recently, I believe from October up until January, I wasn't uploading. And in that case, that's because I was in a work environment where I was kind of giving so much of myself to that and not enough to my creative outlet, which is my YouTube channel, that I definitely felt the effects of that. And then now that I'm back and now that I'm creating consistently, I would say that it gets easier with time, because that's something that you'll hear a lot too. A lot of people will be oh, well, I don't have time to make these videos, or I don't have time to film, or this, that. You have to make time for what's important, and that's something that you'll learn just in every stage of life, because you're gonna keep on saying, oh, I don't have time, and then time's just gonna keep on passing you by, and you've missed your opportunity, I'd say there's no better time to start than now. And another concern that people have is that oh, I'm nervous that my first video is not gonna be good, da-da-da, this and that. Y'all seen my first video, right? It was terrible, but hey, look at me now, right? And I'm sure I'll look back on these videos that I'm filming now in a couple years and be like, oh, I could have done this better, I could have done that better. But I think that the important thing to realize is that we're all evolving, we're all growing, we're all changing. And that should model into your YouTube channel as well. Like, you can start off doing content for one niche and then end up being in a whole nother niche a few months down the line. But I think, again, it's just important just to go ahead and get started. And if you don't like the video, then just make the next one better, you know? You improve each and every time. And in staying consistent, and by consistent, I'd say, at least for those first getting started off, I'd say probably like 2 videos a week, 2 to 3 if you can. I'm right now between 2 and 3. It really just depends on the week, how busy I am. But that's something that I kind of want to keep going, like, because for me, again, like, this is my creative outlet and also just a way for me to feel more connected with you all. And even though obviously I can't see 1,000 people in a room right now, I definitely feel like when I'm talking to this camera, like I'm talking to you guys. Like, you guys feel like, you know, like you're like my little like online family. And I definitely am so appreciative of you all just supporting me in getting to this point. And in saying all this, I definitely want to start creating more content that's actually related to YouTube. So more so on like how to grow your channel, or which keywords that you should be using, or different tips and tricks. Even I told you guys I'm gonna have like how I film my videos, what equipment I use, all that stuff, just really just educating you guys so that you can also make the best videos possible. Or just showing you guys, I've even shown you like how you can take pictures with your phone and also take pictures with your camera, comparing the two. Just showing again that, you know, you don't need all this fancy equipment. You just need a camera on your phone, or a camera, and then you need some natural lighting, and boom, that's it. Just clean up your room a little bit, and honestly, like, just get started. That's really my main thing. And I'm so excited to be bringing you guys that type of content too. So definitely make sure to tune in for that content. It'll roll out later this month. And guys, I also want to point out too that it was by no means easy to get to this point. I actually looked back on my videos and saw that I hit 500 subscribers about 2.5 to 3 years ago. And looking back, I'm just like, wow, like I think that I was like so close but so far for so long that I was kind of like demotivated in a sense, being like, you know, like I probably won't get to 1,000 or whatever the case may be. And I definitely did feel discouraged for a point in time, which is kind of what, you know, made me take those little breaks and made me think that, like, you know, like who cares if I make another video. But I want you to know that, you know, even though the journey may take longer for you, because that's something too, like a lot of the times people want like instant gratification. And while some people, listen, don't get me wrong, some people be coming on YouTube and then end up going viral, blow up, boom, 20,000 subscribers, whatever the case may be. However, that's not the case for most people, and most people start a YouTube channel and then within the first 6 months or so end up quitting and never coming back to make another video. So I don't want that to be you. I want you to come back even if you do take a break. No matter how many breaks you take, always come back, because when we're trying to reach these goals and when we're trying to get to certain places, you can be delayed, but that doesn't mean that you're denied. So that's definitely something that I can say is true for myself, because again, imagine me like 3 years ago thinking that, especially when I was like rolling out my college vlogs, dealing with school and then dealing with these videos, and then not seeing the success that I wanted to see as far as subscriber amount or as far as views. And I was really just thinking back then, like, you know, like I'll probably stay at 500 subscribers forever. But honestly, you have to realize that sometimes it's you. Like sometimes you have to change your strategy, and even just something as simple as like changing the keywords or just changing your titles. YouTube is really just a search engine. So if you're not tagging your videos correctly, how are people gonna find your video? If you're afraid to promote yourself, how are people gonna find your videos? That's something about me, like I don't play, y'all. And that's something that I've learned to be more comfortable with. I'll post on my Instagram, I'll post on my Instagram story, I'll post on my Facebook, I'll post on my Facebook story, I'll post on Twitter, Snapchat, everything. Send the link to people. Like, don't be afraid to promote your content, because at the end of the day, you're not creating this video for just yourself to watch, you know? You're creating it for a reason. You're sharing it with the world, and it's your content, you know? You need to take ownership of it. And no one is a better brand ambassador than you yourself. So that's definitely something that you have to kind of get more comfortable with. And again, it comes with time. Like sometimes it can be like awkward to be like, oh, well, I don't want to keep on bothering people. People are following you for a reason, you know what I mean? Like, if they didn't want to see your face all the time, they wouldn't be following you. If that's the case, they can unfollow you. But I feel as though we need to take back the power of social media and definitely just use it in the way that it can advance us and advancing your content. So again, guys, those are just some words of encouragement for those looking to start a YouTube channel. And again, you can apply these things in all situations in life. So even those of you who aren't interested in creating videos at all, you can definitely take what I said and apply it just to different situations. You know, whether that's like trying to advance in your career, or, you know, trying to lose weight, or just trying out different things. I definitely say don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to try new styles. Don't be afraid to promote yourself. And honestly, just be fearless and just be yourself too. Because that's something too that I told you guys previously. Like, I used to talk in my YouTube voice. I'm like, hi guys, this is Chin. Like, no, now I will talk in my regular voice. Like, this is how I sound on the phone. This is how I sound if someone's about to call me right now. Like, boom, like that's it. Like, honestly, just being yourself and showing your personality. Like, seriously, like in all of this, like honesty is the best policy. Like, I feel like some of us have that cap alert. Like, we could tell when someone's capping. So honestly, just be yourself and the rest will follow. Just stay positive, stay encouraged. And if you ever do feel as though you need to take a break, I'm not saying don't take breaks, but you know, just definitely during that break time, just reevaluate. Because honestly, I'd say too, YouTube isn't for everyone. But I don't think that you should just give up after the first try. You know, I'd say if you need to take a break for whatever reason, take that break, but then during that time, kind of reevaluate why you left and how does it actually make you feel when you're creating these videos and different things like that. And also, guys, I just want to point out that YouTube actually has changed their policies as to getting monetized. So even though I have surpassed 1,000 subscribers, I'm not yet at 4,000 watch hours, which is required when you want to be monetized. So therefore, I have created a playlist that's called Binge Watch with Me. So in doing so, you know, if you just press play on that, you guys can, you know, play it while you're cleaning, different things like that. You could even mute it. I'm not saying you should mute it, but you could mute it because, you know, I would want you to hear what I'm saying. But that would be really helpful in helping me to get to 4,000 watch hours. So I will put that up right there so that you're able to watch those videos and basically just help me to increase my watch time. I definitely appreciate that so much because, again, like that's my next milestone to pass. And apparently it's only through a 12-month period as well. So I don't even know when they started my 12 months, but all I know is that I'm not trying to have it reset at whatever point it's supposed to reset at. So again, guys, watch that Binge Watch with Me playlist, or just, you know, my videos, share all that stuff. I appreciate y'all. So guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the giveaway portion of this video. Now, I want y'all to know that I thought long and hard about what items I would be purchasing and what I wanted to give away to you guys. I didn't want it just to be, you know, just random things thrown together. And then it came to me, you know, in the night. I was just thinking, I was like, what could it be? What could it be? And then I thought to myself, I'm like, honestly, who doesn't love like a good self-care day, like a good spa day? So all of the items that I got are kind of centered around that theme of just, you know, taking care of you, putting you first, and really just relaxing, resetting, and being able to realign yourself. And guys, I've included some of my favorite items in here as well. I'll be going through them one by one so that you can see what exactly each thing is, talking about why I picked it out and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and get into the actual details of each and every item. So guys, let's go ahead and start off with this mug. I love the Bible verse on here, which is, "He has made everything beautiful in his time." And again, I feel like that's just like a testament to this whole YouTube journey. And again, that's something that you can be encouraged by, which is what I hope that you're able to do, you know, every day that you're taking a sip out of there and all that good stuff, that you're just reminded that, you know, like, God took his time on you. He has a purpose for you. He has a plan for your life. And that, you know, just be encouraged throughout each and every day. So that is a nice mug. And of course, it's very aesthetically pleasing. So I've seen it. I knew immediately. I'm like, yeah. And I actually got one of them for myself as well. So, you know, we could be twinning. And then to go along with the teacup, I went ahead and got some chamomile tea. I believe that's how you say it. I never really know. I never looked up how to pronounce it. But I got some Teals tea. I love this brand so much. So guys, this is gonna be perfect if you're, you know, like planning to take a bath or like just having like a nice relaxing day. This is the perfect tea for you to drink Definitely would recommend it because I love anything that's Tezo. So Tezo, if you're watching this, you know, you could hook me up with some so I can send out some more, just saying. So guys, speaking of tea, I actually got the Dr. Teals brand new bath tea. I actually got one of these for myself and I'll be using it actually tonight. So I'll let you guys know like on my Instagram story. Well, you'll probably already see this by then. But the point is that I'm also trying this for the first time. But y'all know that I love Dr. Teals products, so I'm definitely excited to try this out and I'll be trying it out with you. So whoever is, you know, the winner, definitely tag me in the post when you're using these items. I'd love to see how you're incorporating it into your everyday life and how you're able to relax with these things. So definitely look forward to this. And speaking of smell goods, y'all, I had to get some wall plugins for you guys. So this is going to be a vanilla Airwick wall plug-in. So again, this is like after you done got out the bath and now it's time to go back into your room. Like literally guys, these things are small but mighty. Like they literally have so much power and will have your room just smelling so good and definitely just more enjoyable to get into bed after a nice long bath. So that will also be in there for you too. So guys, I also went ahead and got you my favorite Dr. Teals Body Oil. So the great thing about this product is that you can actually use it either in the shower or while you get out the shower. I like to do both just depending on the day, honestly, but it locks in moisture and it smells so good. So definitely this is the one, guys. Like I promise you're gonna be obsessed with this product. And guys, I'm someone who, when it comes to putting on lotion after getting out the shower, I high-key be lazy sometimes because, you know, it's just thicker and it takes so long to smooth out. But this literally, like you put it on your skin and it just like seeps in. Like it feels so good, it smells so good. And definitely with the eucalyptus in here as well, it's definitely gonna help you to relax as well. So next up, I got y'all some exfoliating products. Guys, like literally, I'm embarrassed to say that I did not start like exfoliating my skin like in the shower. Like I always used to exfoliate my face, but as far as like my actual body, like of course like I'll use a washcloth, but I wasn't aware that you could get a deeper clean. So I made sure to go ahead and get you guys some products to help you do so. So I went ahead and got y'all this bath bristle brush. So basically, you know, those hard to reach areas, you just whoosh, and then you can go ahead and get your back all good. And then guys, for those days where you're not trying to use as harsh of a product, basically, I got you a loofah that is again long enough to go on your back so you can do that whoosh whoosh whoosh, the movement that you be seeing people wash their bodies and all the movements. Basically, that is what I got y'all. And now you're probably wondering like, okay, this is all nice, but what am I gonna exfoliate with, right? But don't worry, I got you covered on that too. So this is the Tree Hut Vanilla Bean Scrub, and guys, like it smells so good, and Tree Hut literally makes the best exfoliants, so I promise that you're gonna love this so much. And then how can we have a self-care day without some face masks? So I went ahead and got y'all 2 face masks, both by K Bella. And guys, like literally using their products, like I love cream face masks, so that's what these are. It's something about the cream ones to me, because you know, that's what I'm used to seeing in the movies. That's when they put like the cucumbers over their eyes. I've actually never done that before, and I have cucumbers, so I might just do that. So definitely be on the lookout on my Instagram stories, because that definitely would be lit, you know, just to have a full-on spa day. Like imagine how much time you have to have on your hands to have a whole face mask and cucumbers on your eyes. Like, I want y'all to have that type of day. So again, if you end up doing that and you do a face mask with them cucumbers, definitely tag me, let me know. I want to see how you're enjoying and relaxing. And then guys, I got a hydrogel eye mask for you. So this is definitely just the cooling sensation under the eyes, and it's actually infused with charcoal as well. And then guys, to end things off, what do you do after you're done with your whole self-care day? Self-care night, whatever time you want to have it, a good night's rest or a good like mid-morning sleep, or whenever you do go to sleep or touch your bed, you need an eye mask, y'all. Like this is again ultimate relaxation, and I just love the colors in this, and I hope that you love it too. So guys, those are the items that I have for the one lucky winner to be entered into the giveaway. The rules are pretty simple. Rule number 1, you must be subscribed to my channel. So if you're not subscribed, definitely make sure to pause this video and hit the subscribe button. And as for rule number 2, leave a comment down below detailing how you've been practicing self-care lately, or what your favorite self-care activity is. So guys, there's actually 2 ways that you can have extra entries, and that would be by 1, following me over on Instagram at chinezeslife and then commenting down on the post that's related to the giveaway. And then option number 2 would be by following me on Instagram at chinezeslife as well, but then reposting the actual post related to the giveaway up onto your story. So the giveaway is going to be open for 2 weeks. So on July 15th, the winner will be contacted. So guys, that brings me to the end of this video. Again, thank you guys so much for staying tuned and so much for subscribing and just being a part of this journey with me. Again, it means so much to me to be able to surpass the 1,000 subscriber mark. And y'all know it's only up from here, right? Like, I'm about to be applying pressure. Like, you thought we was finished? Like how Meek Mill said, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought we was finished? No, we not. But the point is that I'm definitely super appreciative of each and every one of you. You guys are truly the best, and I appreciate your support more than you'll ever know. And at this point, if you're not subscribed, what you doing? But make sure to pause this video and hit that subscribe button, and then also tap the bell to turn on post notifications so that you are notified when I am posting a new video. And if you guys are not following me over on Instagram, you can find me over there at chinezeslife. And if you're not following me over on Twitter, you can find me over there at chinezeslife. And that is all that I have for today, guys. So I wish you the best of luck, and I'm looking forward to reading, you know, what everyone's saying as far as their favorite self-care activities, all that good stuff. Don't forget to leave that down in the comments below. And yeah, thanks guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye everyone.